Yo, what up, brothers? What's up? It's the director. We're rocking the Antonio Gates today because the plan was to do a Chargers theme team gameplay, and I cannot find a game to save my life. Like, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It just ain't happening. So instead, for now, I guess I'll just show you guys a lineup update. Yippee! So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in the Chargers theme team and what to expect when we get these servers back up and running, because I don't know. I haven't seen something like that in a minute. We got ourselves a brand new lineup of Chargers from the free agency promo. I'm already missing Phillip Rivers. And Melvin Gordon, but he went to the Broncos, so a little bit irked about that. But let's take a look at some of the brand new additions to the team. Brian Bulaga on the Chargers theme team. So excited to have him in real life. Bumped him over to left tackle. He is a right tackle, but look at those stats, man. Like, he looks more like a left tackle to me, does he not? Very, very nice pass blocking tackle there on the edge. We also picked up Joe Thuney, one of those guys you can put any team cam on. Joe Thuney looks pretty nasty. Pass block is insane. Run block is very decent. The awareness is insane. Very excited to see Joe Thuney on the team. Hunter Henry, tight end 2. I think he is legitimately the cheapest, best tight end 2 in the game right now. Look at that run block. 97 run block, absolutely insane. 91 speed, really good catching. All around a very, very nice tight end to add to any team in the game right now. We went ahead and bumped Antonio Gates to wide receiver because he has that secondary position. Phillip Rivers, I do have another lineup I'm going to show you guys here in just a second. It is definitely a little bit better, but it doesn't have all Chargers on it. But Phillip Rivers, hot route master, we know what that's all about. Really good accuracy, decent throw power. He's going to be just fine. He would be just fine if we could play. And then Melvin Gordon, oh, God rest your soul in Denver. Melvin Gordon looking really nasty, 99 speed. I went ahead and changed everything to power run to get that break tackle stat up just a little bit, because you guys know I love me some break tackle in this year's Madden. I legitimately do think it shows up. At least I see it all the time. And one great thing about Melvin Gordon is that even though he does not have, come on, Siege, get this right, Even though he does not have a zone run on him anymore, he still does hit 88 spin move and 98 juke move. And on top of that, I was planning on putting elusive and stuff on him as well. So I think he's going to be really nasty, once we can get this up and running. Next up, let's take a look at the defense. This is where things get a little fun. I had to do a lot of thinking and moving around to get it just the way I liked. So let's take a look here. Melvin Ingram, I bumped him to right outside linebacker. Really wish that he got an alternative position at right outside linebacker, because that's kind of where he started his career, but I digress. Melvin Ingram will be very nice out there. I put Jadeveon Clowney as my main user because the Chargers have yet to get a card that looks good at middle linebacker. Last year we got an okay Denzel Perryman card. This year, not so much. So we do have a 97 speed, 6'5", crazy good hit power, block shed, play rec, all that kind of stuff at user. So it could be worse. It could be much worse. So he's going to be our user in our Chargers theme team. Also picked up a Nick Vigil. I saw him get signed earlier this week, and I was like, go figure. I'm going to go check on my head, see if he has a card. And boom! He's got a 95 overall card, 96 chemmed up right here, 88 speed, 99 tackle, 99 play rec. He'll be just fine out there. Going to be running a lot of nickel, as you guys can probably guess at this point. So I don't know how much he's going to see the field. Next up, we've got Chris Harris Jr. Chris Harris Jr. finally, they updated the game to give him that Bolts cam, as well as other players that weren't part of the free agency promo. That's kind of nice to see. 98 speed, 99 agility. Again, just like break tackle with halfbacks, I think agility is an overlooked, very important stat on cornerbacks and DBs in general, just because they can make moves on the ball, make plays on the ball a lot more efficiently. On top of that, he's got the 99 player rec, 99 man, 94 zone, 93 press. He's going to be great. He's more of a slot cornerback, IRL, but he's going to play outside for us. He's going to be very nice because I've got Casey Hayward in the slot right now, and he's been playing very good in that position. Linval Joseph, this card is a little funny. Just heads up, he's a little funny, but he's more of a run-stuffing defensive tackle. That's what the Chargers needed in real life, and that's what they got. I mean, look, 99 strength, incredible. 95 block shed, incredible. He's going to be really good at stopping the run, but not getting to the quarterback. But that's just fine because we have two fantastic, actually, we have way more than two fantastic, defensive ends. You got Dwight Freeney, Deacon Jones, Joey Bosa, Melvin Ingram if we want to rush him from the edge. Like, we're pretty good. Deacon Jones went ahead and put it defensive tackle. Let's show you guys probably my favorite thing I did on this Chargers theme team. I got a little bit creative. I decided to go with Night Train Lane at strong safety too, because if I'm going to be running a lot of nickel, Derwin James is going to be playing linebacker for a majority of the game, right? So I was like, I still need somebody out there deep. And I also decided, because today they decided to give us 4 ability slots, a 4th ability slot, I should say. And he's going to be running out there at strong safety with Enforcer, Acrobat, Universal Coverage, and Lumberjack. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I mean, I would be excited if we could get into a game. So that's a lineup update for the Chargers themed team, at least. I did want to show you guys my other lineups, the ones I do run on head-to-head. It's definitely a little more interesting. So let's go over here and run the 50-50 Bolts hybrid team right now. For you Chargers fans, this one's probably one I would highly recommend because your overall is definitely boosted a little bit, but at the same time, you've got a lot of these players in here that are helping positions of need, mainly wide receivers. So this is a team where you can get both 50-50 Chargers chem, plus, 30 out of 30 for all these chems at least for power run, go deep, run stuff, lockdown. This is a nice little roster right here. You're able to put in your Randy Moss, your Torrey Holt, your Franco Harris, which he's in the other lineup, but he never sees the field. Just I needed him for chemistry. And then the offense looks pretty much the same, right? Except for Antonio Gates, at tight end, which he is one of my X Factor guys on the 50-50 Bolt squad because, I mean, my God, that matchup nightmare with Antonio Gates. He wins games by himself. If you guys caught Trumpet Monkey's stream, yesterday, he was out there rocking with Tom Brady and Darren Waller, just absolutely dicing people up. And that's the plan with this 50-50 Chargers theme team, or I should say 50-50 hybrid team. So this is actually the squad I've been rolling out with in head-to-head quite often. I'm really happy with it. That's the offense. Larry Little needs to get an upgrade here pretty soon. Here's the defense. This is where things get really exciting. We got that Ryan Shazier and Tremaine Edmonds at middle linebacker. Very good for overall. Tremaine Edmonds, I ended up using one of my extra power-up passes on. And at 6, I think he's 6'5", 92 speed on this team. You know what? Let's just take a look at him because he is a new addition to the squad. Tremaine Edmonds, 6'5", 92 speed. Yeah, 99 tackles, so he's not going to miss a lot of tackles. Decent zone at 76, so he can play that deep blues if you do want him to. He's a very nice item right there. So I've actually been using him a lot, in like 3-4 and 4-3 packages, and then sending Ryan Shazier out deep because he's got pretty decent zone coverage. So he plays the middle a lot better with that 94 zone coverage. So I'm really happy with the linebackers in the squad. The one thing I wish is that we would get an update to Sean Phillips here pretty soon. I actually have a concept on how they can make this work without having to release a crap ton of cards. Why not go into Sean Phillips and the rest of these themed diamond cards, that got cards a long time ago. They're stuck at 90 overall. They'll probably not be eligible, or there's not enough slots for them to get Ultimate Legends. Why not get these guys just an ability to further upgrade them through this power-up? You know what I mean? So you don't have to release a crap ton of cards. You just, you just adjust it so they can get up to like 96 or 97. Just make him relevant in the game again, because having Sean Phillips in this year's game is kind of cool. I'm sure a lot of people with their theme diamonds are pretty happy with the names that they chose. But if we can get them up to, a relevant overall all at the same time, I think that's the move, just personally. Then, of course, we got Jadeveon Clowney out here. This, again, adding that extra ability slot is kind of awesome. It makes it kind of fun because now we can run edge threat, pass rush, run stop, and enforcer. So, like, it literally feels like when he gets off of his man, he's, like, instantly at the quarterback. And imagine that with enforcer on top of all of that. I don't know if, like, this combination of abilities, these first three, are what are allowing him to get free so quickly. It probably is. But I didn't have room to put enforcer on him, and now I do. And he's going to be after the quarterback like crazy. So Jadeveon Clowney, he's going to be our guy on the edge. I think I put him at rushing left end. So I run a lot of nickel, a lot of dime. So he sees the field as edge a lot. And then next up, here are your defensive line. I kept Geno Atkins in there. It was kind of a tough decision because I did have Chris Jones as well, but I decided to quick sell him because he was a Nat card from the Super Bowl promo, because Geno Atkins just kind of shows up a lot. And then I put Linval Joseph in there as well because he's a new Charger. And then obviously we've got the Night Train lane, Casey Hayward, Chris Harris Jr., and Antonio Cromartie with Pat Tillman, Derwin James, and Troy Polamalu. And if you guys looking at Chargers like 50-50 theme teams, to get this kind of roster, here are like the depth positions you need, I guess. Eric Weddle, Thomas Davis, Denzel Perryman, Drew Tranquil, Uchenna Nwosu, and then over here at defensive tackle, Lawrence Guy and Jerry Tillery. And then I did have Melvin Ingram as a secondary position. You can move him over to left end without sacrificing, the chems and stuff like that. So I put him there. That's basically it. And then on offense, pretty much the same thing. Brian Bulaga, I just put him at right tackle 2, moved him over to left tackle, and then all of these other secondary guys should be the same as before. And then I think that's it, other than adding Torrey Holt and Randy Moss. So pretty simple stuff. And then finally, the last one, the God Squad. It's basically the same as the 50-50 Chargers theme team, except we've got a couple of different guys in here like Dan Deerdorf, you know, just for like chemistries and stuff like that. So the offense is almost exactly the same. The defense is almost exactly the same, minus having Melvin Ingram in there at left outside linebacker instead of Sean Phillips. I may even put, you know, Nick Vigil in there at linebacker too, but he helps the theme team chems quite a bit with ×3, so I'm probably going to keep him in there. And then basically it's all the same. I've got Antonio Cromartie at 1, Night Train Lane at 2. Basically all the same. And then, you know, our depth positions are a little bit different with better players like Trey Boston and stuff like that. So that's a lineup update. Pretty simple stuff. Sorry we can't get into the servers right now, but let's come in and talk and have some fun anyway. I'm going to put out another video today that's Madden related because we couldn't get into a gameplay. It's going to be kind of fun. We'll do it for the bargain price of 25 likes. How does that sound? 25 likes, and I'll go ahead and drop a franchise video of what the Chargers are going to look like if they pick up a Cam Newton. And it's going to have all of the free agent moves so far in this season. Does that sound fun? That sound good? All right, guys. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. If you guys like these videos, these Madden and Chargers videos, hit us up with a like and sub. We're already at like 10,500 sub, guys. Thank you so much. Literally, the small amount of time you take to hit the like, sub, and bell notification helps me out a lot. Well, as always, guys, this has been the Director, and let's all stay frosty.